Man, this job is killing me. Is this the way it's supposed to be? I don't know. I'm a working Joe, taking money from my check for folks that don't work for it. I know I'm a working Joe. Whatever happened to the working man? Guys like my dad who did the best he can. All these handouts gotta go. This I know, I'm a working Joe.
Alright everybody, well we have made it down to Lakeland, Florida. We dropped off our load over at Saddle Creek Sam's Club. Went to go do another run back out of Texas, ran into a little bit of an issue. Well, Elvira's going in the shop. Again. I'm taking this going broke thing way too seriously. So, I don't know if a little bit can get you a good picture here, but all that white stuff, let's see if we can get it on the other side, it's a little bit better. All this, looks like my duck took a poop on the hood. So, as y'all can see, that's not supposed to be like that. We believe the head gasket is blown internally between one of the cylinders. But we're not 100% sure. What it was doing was just taking and pushing all the antifreeze out of the coolant tank into the res overflow and then pushing it out. So, that's all antifreeze. So we believe the head gasket's blown. We're not 100% sure. But what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to take it over to the place over in Tampa. This is a Detroit 60 series motor, so we are actually going to take it to Detroit. I'm taking it Detroit to Tampa. If it needs a rebuild, get a rebuild. If it needs a head gasket, whatever it needs, it's going to get it. We are going to put it in the shop, get it fixed. Hopefully have her back in a week or two and get her back to running. Alright y'all, hey, so we are at the shop over here with Elvira. I don't know if you can see she's in there right now. She is moving all around. I know y'all love to see my fat roll and all that. But we're over here right now. We're gonna go in here and look at her. I think they got the hood closed where we can't really get pictures of or look at the motor. I am going to see if we can't get like some pictures and stuff of the head gasket that is blown in 2 spots. And we'll go over all that with you. So yeah, we're over here, yay. And we will get kind of go over everything with you the best we can. By no stretch of imagination, man, I am not a mechanic. I am not certified to do nothing. So what I'm telling you is what they're telling me. I'm a truck driver. Yeah, I do know how to work on my own stuff a little bit and all that, get myself out of a pinch, but I'm a driver. And so I'm gonna try to do my best to go over what they're telling me and what's going on with the truck, so I can give y'all a better explanation and kind of more of a breakthrough of what, you know, really is going on. All right, y'all. All right, everybody, take this headset off. Look like it is up there. Anyway, so looked at the truck, went over through with the mechanic, whatever, everything he says. Got two options. First option is, of course, just putting a new head gasket on it and praying for the best. Second option is doing a whole end frame. We're going to weigh our options, see what we need to do. We are going to make our mind up exactly, but we're going to look over this paperwork. And all right, everybody, so we, as you seen earlier, we can move my light here a little bit, get a little bit of light on it, because, you know, we went to the shop, wasn't able to get a picture of the head gasket. They had thrown it away at the time, so I didn't actually get to see the head gasket, but I do know it was blown. We knew it was blown to start with, so it was blown in two spots. We knew it. It wasn't a big secret. It's not like that. We knew they weren't faking us. It was blown. We actually have three options right now that we can do. One is a Band-Aid, one is some stitches, and the other one is basically going to the plastic surgeon and getting everything rebuilt from top to bottom. I mean everything, all of it. You know, basically like a mommy makeover. You want to say it like that? Yeah, top to bottom, all brand new. New grill, new everything. That's just everything. So, they gave us three different quotes of what our options were. First option was basically just put another head gasket on it, put some new head bolts on it, new cam bolts, and cam bearings, and just riding, basically. Might last 6 minutes, might last a year. Just never know, because it's a Band-Aid. Little bit's got the price on that. How much is the total cost on the Band-Aid?
On the Band-Aid is $4,965.37.
Okay, so that basically all that is, like I said, head gasket, head bolts, cam bearings, cam bearing bolts, stuff like that. It's nothing. Second option is, like I say, stitches. It's a little bit more intense. It's kind of an overhead or overhaul, but no, using the same head I have, using my injectors and stuff like that. How much is the price on that one?
$16,653.94.
Okay, so 16,000 and something. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more. That's basically like stitches. So I was saying with the Band-Aid versus stitches, it's basically, think about it, you cut your finger off. You go, ooh, my finger's off. Stick it back on, roll some tape around it, and go and see how long it is before the finger falls off. That's a Band-Aid. Stitches, we're going to stick it on here, we're going to stitch it up, but we're just going to hope, pray God, that nerves reconnect, bones, all that, muscle, everything grows up together. It could last a while, or it might not. With the $16,000 one, that's also counterboring and all that kind of stuff. So there's some machine shop work.
Yeah.
Next one is, again, top to bottom, complete makeover. That total price is
$25,300.
Yeah. I might have cried a little.
I know I did.
Might have had a heart attack and a stroke, at least a facial stroke. My eye was twitching. Yeah, 16,000. Or, yeah, 25,000.
That one's 25.
Yeah, 25,000. Still trying to wrap my head around that. but that's roughly $8,000 in labor and the rest in parts.
Yeah.
But that's new head, new injectors, lower end, top end, all of it. That's rebuilding that whole motor. Counterbore, new sleeves, I mean, that is literally taking everything out of my motor and putting it all back in.
And a top to bottom Detroit warranty.
Right. That's nationwide. Now, I'm telling you all these numbers, but I want y'all to remember, it's going to vary from state to state, shop to shop. Yeah. And engine to engine.
Yeah.
I mean, my engine's going to be different. A Detroit 60 is going to cost different than somebody's got a Cat or a Cummins or a Packard. I mean,
and there's
also
Volvo. two different styles of the Detroit 60 that we found out today.
Yeah.
So that varies too.
So I just know of a Detroit 60. I've told y'all from beginning, I'm no mechanic. I go enough.
Not either.
Yeah. I know enough to get me off the shoulder of the road. I know how to fix a few things and everything else, and I learned as I go, even though I've been driving a little while. Don't know everything. But I did learn today that there's a difference in some of the Detroits. So mine is a 96 model. Certain ones in 96, the piston, and I'm probably gonna mess this all up. Basically, the pistons there's a different ones of some type of a slip-on versus a bolt-on piston rod. Yeah, piston rod. There's a difference. Some are bolt. The older style and the different style is a bolt-on system versus a slide-through system. It has to do with how it lubricates the motor. The slide-through has a hole in it. Oil is pushed through the rod, and then it disperses and it lubricates everything. Versus mine, which is a bolt-up system, which has a different type of port system. It has 2 holes in it, top and bottom, and it lubricates differently. The oil still goes through it. It's just a different setup. And any mechanic out there, if I'm quoting the wrong technical name for it, please forgive me. Throw the real name in the comment, but that's how it was explained to us, because we sat down with the service guy, service writer, and then we talked to the actual machinist and the tech that would be doing the work.
Yeah.
So we have 3 options. Again, this is going to vary from shop to shop, motor to motor, state to state, parts availability. I mean, there's so many things to go into that. So don't take what we're telling you is, this is what we were quoted to fix it. Not saying that's going to be everywhere, but that's where we went. Now, saying that, we would have, if we do go with option 3, it's a full warranty. That's a full warranty. Now, there is other options. We get a short block, which is basically all we need to do is drop our head on it, injectors and turbo and all that, and everything else in the motor is new, and you basically get a new motor. There's an option of buying a crate motor. I'll let you know, crate motor is about $30-something thousand. Short blocks roughly around 19 that we got quoted. So again, way up there. In both those options, got to pull the whole block out, put the new block in. Going to cost more. Short block probably, even though I'm paid about $19,000 or whatever's at the time, it could cost more than it could cost $30,000 by the time you're done with it.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's options. We've said before, preventative maintenance, but you cannot prevent everything from happening.
Mm-hmm.
We get that oil change once a month, every 15,000. We're on top of everything getting worked on the truck.
Yeah.
Little bit here keeps a record of everything we do on that truck. Everything. She has a book. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's like, King James Holy Bible on steroids, like the one they have in the church. You know, nobody ever uses, that big. And she has everything written down we've ever done. Every fuel filter, oil change, tires, not rims, but brakes, airlines, everything.
Even down to the lights that we have put on that truck.
Right. Yeah. She really literally keeps a record of everything, and we try to stay on top of all our maintenance. But you cannot prepare for everything.
Not at all.
I wish we could. I wish you could prepare for this, but you can't. So basically what it is, and this is the gist of what I'm understanding, talking to the machine shop guy, the machinist, and everything else. So the head of your block, right, or not the head, but the top of your block is just flat. Holes cut out for your pistons to go up and down. Inside are sleeves. The sleeves are supposed to be just barely, it's like 0.003 of an inch, 3,000 something blah blah of an inch above the top of the block. So when the head gasket goes on, it goes around it. Put the head on, there's a little groove, it sits down, it seals everything off. I have a couple of them, 2 of them, that are level with the top of the block. So those sleeves need to be pulled out, counterboard. Still don't understand counterboarding, so you have to excuse me on that one. New sleeves put in, and that'll stop that from happening, and it'll, you know, keep us running. And that's option 2 and 3. We don't know which way we're gonna go yet. Be honest with you, $25,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
No, Elvira's not being parked up. No, Elvira's not going away. Elvira's still here to stay. Luckily, we do have another truck here available to use that I can actually stand up in. I ain't got to hit my head. All that. Little bit's got a ladder. But, you know, saying that, we're lucky.
Yeah.
Some drivers out here aren't as lucky as we are to where we get into another truck and ride. So we're still out making money. We can still run. We can still make some videos. I know y'all enjoy those. Probably not, but you know. Again, she's actually in front of the camera today.
Yay.
So we do have the ability to keep running and making money. No, it's not our truck. No, it's not what we would like to be in, but hey, it's a truck. I've said it from the beginning. It doesn't matter if you drive a W9, a 389, 379, Cascadia, Coronado, Volvo, whatever. You're out here making money, out here running, you're doing the job. You have a passion for the industry, whatever. It don't matter. You can have a 18, 13, 10 speed, or like we right now, we're in an automatic and I have no shifter to play around with, and it's kind of bugging the crap out of me. Plunger coming soon. But, you know, no matter what, we're still out here making money and running. That's the main thing. It's going to be a minimum of a month and a half before Elvira will be back on the road. Even if we go with the top end on that one, like we were saying, that 25,000 or the short block or whatever, it's still going to take a little while to get it done because of parts availability. I don't know what everybody else is running into right now. I can't say what every shop is running into right now, but I can tell you, talking to people, talking to shops and everything right now, parts are getting harder to find for our style motor. Parts, and I think that's not just ours, I think it's a lot of motors. But I'm saying this is, parts are getting hard to find. Our parts will be coming straight from Detroit, out of Detroit, from the manufacturer. But we're still weeks out from them getting here if I order them tonight. I could order them at 6 a.m. this morning. I'm not guaranteed to get them for 3, possibly 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So saying that, there might be another option. There might be a whole lot other option. Saying that, it's not getting rid of Elvira. It's not getting parking her up for 6 months to a year, blah, 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 to get her running. There just might be another option. An option that we're not, 100% telling y'all yet, because we kind of want to be a surprise. Got to spice things up every now and then, Surprise. So, stay tuned. Keep out a lookout, because there might be something, big changes coming. I'm not going to say 100% what they are yet, because I want, when it happens, I want y'all to be surprised. I want y'all to see what happens and see the transformation that might just happen. Still going to be in Elvira, still going to be running her, but just might be some upgrades and some changes. Saying that, hey, I'm trying to keep cheerful.
Yay!
But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I seen Elvira there, tore apart and everything. About broke my heart. I'm sitting I'm trying to not to cry, get emotional. It's like, this is my baby, Hercules. Like, this is my child. This is our passion. This is what we work for. Okay, so we had a little camera malfunction, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oops.
Kind of pays to
check the battery
level of the camera. So, 900%. So just back it up, pretend like that never happened, and we're going to go right back into what we're saying. And everything else should have changed clothes. That would have made it even cooler, because like the next day, 7 days later, 3 days later. Saying what I said, keep an eye out. There's some changes coming. Some big changes possibly coming. We're not going to jinx everything, but I might have wrote some checks this morning. So just got to wait and see. Again, with the quotes, I can go into more detail with those. If you want me to, just put in the comment, let me know. Say, hey, can you give us more of a breakdown of the quotes? I'll be more than glad to do that. Again, like I say, this is not every shop. This is not every truck, motor, everything. This just is our experience with our truck and our situation. You got anything you want to add to that? If I ever get her really talk, honestly, one day she'll start talking, and y'all are gonna be like, "Please shut up." Just let you know. But yeah, so PayPal, Cash App, taking donations right now. Because I said my rows of checks this morning that hopefully don't go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy down the road. Now, it won't bounce, but I'm just saying, we just spent a lot of money. So y'all might please stay tuned
Yes.
for the future episodes, because what I spent, yes. But listen here, just keep watching, see where it goes, all that stuff. I also want to give Mike Hill a shout out, T-Bird. He's been in a video before with us. He is the man behind Elvira originally. He bought her, he had her first, and I bought her. Her name Elvira came from his grandmother, who just passed away very recently.
Very sweet woman.
Right. So going to kind of dedicate this to her and everything else, because Elvira was named from her. She's the one that named her and everything else. So we want to, give him and his family a big shout out and tell y'all, we're thinking about you in our prayers and all that. So, T-Bird, your family, brother, we love you. But, y'all just keep watching, see what happens. If y'all, like I say, give us some comments, let us know if we're doing something wrong, right, whatever. You want to see me in some skimpy outfits, whatever. Right now, to get the views, listen here. At this point, with what we're about to spend and everything else, you might find me on other websites. Just saying. Chrome ain't cheap. Motors ain't cheap. Just saying, you never know.
Not at all.
All right, you see a fat guy with a beard on a pole, just throw him some dollars.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Don't scare our viewers off.
Listen here, at this point, to get some views, it'd be nice. Because y'all people, you know, we need some views.
With that being said, if you're new to our channel, like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Comment.
Yeah, comment. Hey, communicate with us.
Yes.
Tell us, hey, you know, what you think we could do a little bit better. What you like to see some more. You want to see some more just driving, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I do cook on the truck.
Yeah, she never videos that for some reason. We've only had like one video where we showed the food she cooked, but she never like.
Yeah.
You know. She's a little difficult in here because we have no refrigerator, but we did buy a cooler. Just saying.
Yep.
But yeah, so just stick around, see what happens. Yeah, that's about it for today. Like I say, come check us out. Tell your friends, family, all that good stuff, and everything. But other than that, y'all, peace. Later.
I'm proud to be American. I love this land that I'm living in. This I know.